Here are the 5 best smartwatches you can buy right now. Number 5. Huawei Watch. The Huawei Watch was first unveiled towards the beginning of 2015 at MWC, though it did not actually make its way to retail until the tail end of the summer. Offering a design that is much more watch-like than many of its competitors, the Huawei Watch is certainly one of the more attractive Android Wear watches on the market and benefits from easily replaceable watch straps and a long-lasting battery. For those that are not a fan of the flat tire look we have seen with Motorola's circular watches, you will be happy to know that this is not the case here. As for the rest of the specs, everything is pretty standard fare, as most of the newer Android Wear watches feature roughly the same internals. That said, the AMOLED display on the Huawei Watch is one of the best displays available in the Android Wear market right now. As far as pricing is concerned, starting at $350, the Huawei Watch is not at the very top of the pricing totem, but it is certainly not the lowest priced either. Number 4. Apple Watch Sport. The Apple Watch Sport is a really nice smartwatch that does exactly what it should. It will give you quick access to notifications, allow you to pay with your wrist, give you turn-by-turn directions, and it's a decent fitness tracker. And in terms of design, it does not feel like Apple cut too many corners with the overall look and feel of the device. Even the Sport model feels like a well-built piece of hardware. There are a few downsides to the watch, though. Battery life is not stellar, and oftentimes the interface can get really confusing. It is a solid first attempt at a smartwatch, sure, but Apple still has a lot of work to do. The Apple Watch Sport is on the pricier side of the smartwatch landscape at around $300, but you might be able to find a refurbished model for less than that on Amazon or eBay. Number 3. Samsung Gear S2. Samsung has been making smartwatches for a long time, but it did not make anything good until the Gear S2. And honestly, the company hit it out of the park with this one. This Tizen-powered smartwatch sports a 1.2-inch AMOLED display, a powerful Exynos 3250 processor, plenty of onboard storage, and a battery that can easily last a full day. Not only does it excel in the hardware department, Samsung also implemented a handy scrolling bezel that lets you navigate the interface with ease. There are a few issues with the Gear S2, however, and they mainly reside in the software department. The Gear S2 is running Tizen, which means at the time of writing this, the platform is lacking some notable apps like Google Maps, Evernote, third-party music streaming apps, and fitness tracking apps like Runkeeper. Of course, there are alternatives to these apps that might suffice as well. All in all, the Gear S2 is a solid smartwatch that brings some really cool ideas to the table. It is available now in dark gray and silver color options for around $240. Number 2. Motorola Moto 360, 2nd generation. The original Moto 360 was one of the best Android Wear watches around for quite some time, and now its successor is also at the top of the list. The Moto 360 has a bigger battery than its predecessor, a Snapdragon 400 processor, and comes in 2 different sizes to fit more users' wrists. You will even be able to customize it with Moto Maker. Overall, the biggest advantages the new Moto 360 brings to the table are the refreshed processing package, a customizable design, and the addition of lugs that will make it much easier to swap out watch bands. We should also note that if you are more of a fitness-oriented person, the Moto 360 Sport is also a great option. It is cheaper than the standard Moto 360, and comes with a large array of fitness tracking features. Number 1. Pebble Time. As of right now, the smartwatch landscape is packed with devices that feature touchscreen displays, 1-day battery life, and over $200 price tags. The Pebble Time might not have the best screen or the most powerful processor, but it's the overall experience that made me choose this device as my top pick. For starters, it has a color e-paper display that's easy to read in all lighting conditions. And because the e-paper display is so great with battery life, the Pebble Time can easily last more than 5 days on a single charge. You just won't get that with other Android Wear or Apple Watches. Plus, Pebble's new timeline interface is quirky, intuitive, and quite useful when you are trying to plan your day. It's compatible with both Android and iOS smartphones too, so you do not need to pass this one up if you do not have the right phone. It is also worth noting that the Pebble Time largely undercuts the competition in the pricing department. You can purchase the Pebble Time in a variety of different color options for under $100. For those looking for something a little more classy, the Pebble Time Steel is also available on Amazon for around $170.